Joplin. I am so thrilled and blessed to be producing a concert, an educational project and an amazing experience at the Tully Hall, Lincoln Center on August 27th at 3 p.m.
And what are you best known for?
For the fact that I play the violin. And I play tons of different styles, and I have an amazing fun time on stage and love communicating with my audience.
How did you get started playing violin?
When I was 3, I have a really favorite aunt, my godmother, who was a professional violinist. And apparently I said to my mum every day, I want to be like Auntie Louise and I want to play the violin. It's been going on for the last 20 years. I did have a moment when I lived in Vienna and I was being asked by a guy who was producing a very big concert for 30,000 people outside in front of the Vienna town hall. There were some other musicians, Shaka Khan was performing and some other lady musicians, and he'd heard me play and he asked me to be one of the 5 women soloists. And I played solo in front of 30,000 people, and it was an unbelievable moment that I'd never forget. So that was a kind of breakout for me.
Are the windows of the soul, but I think music is. If you had to pick a song or a song cycle of songs, what would describe who you are?
Amazing questions, my God. There is I'm just going to pick the first thing that comes into my head. There's a song which is written by a friend of mine. It's called Bo Babo. She's called Joanna Wolfish. She's releasing this album quite soon. And it talks about this journey of this lady, anybody, I guess it's her, but she's the lady, looking in the mirror and saying to herself, trust me. And I feel that's the journey that I'm on and so many of us on, just to trust ourselves.
What made you do this concert?
The sales department at Lincoln Center told me that they want to have our Awakening show at Lincoln Center. I think that they're looking to expand their audience, which we will already, half the tickets are to people who've never been, sold to people who've never been to Lincoln Center. And it was a kind of crazy choice because it was only 4 months ago, so we had a short time to put this together, but I felt like I couldn't say no.
And what made you choose the songs in the concert?
They're all part of a descriptive kind of conceptual story that I tell. So each song has a place within the story. So it starts with the unmanifested, a kind of piece that I've chosen which describes the center of the earth. And then out of that comes a piece which starts with a totally solo violin. It's like very minimal. and it's the idea that we are creating everything, so a thought is born, and then through the story, every piece of the story needed a piece with a certain feeling, and I chose music that I felt fitted to the feeling in that moment of the story.
Is there an album that comes with this?
Yes, it's called Awakening, and it was released on the 3rd of February this year. Naxos distribution worldwide, and Fleur de Son Classics is my record label.
And what would you like people to take away from this concert?
Uplift, joy, hopefully some doors opened, boundaries busted, elation.
So basically, are you here to change the world?
We're all here to change the world, and we all change the world every day.